everyone. Good morning. It's your boy John, the sports judge. Hope all is well on this Monday morning. Welcome to my sports channel. If you guys are watching this on Facebook, I thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I can't thank you guys enough. The Raiders are horrible. Okay, I know that might sound harsh, but they're atrocious. The Raiders look terrible. And they are by far the biggest early season disappointment. I didn't think the Raiders would be 0-3 to start the season. I thought maybe this team would be 3-0. I think most of us felt that way about the Raiders, right? Because coming into the season, the Raiders had heavy expectations. You know, a lot of people were speaking highly about this Raiders team after they, were able to acquire Devontae Adams. You gotten better and your offense gotten better. Derek Carr, we talk about all the time how unappreciated he is, how unvalued he is at the quarterback position. But it starts with coaching. And Josh McDaniels is part of the problem. He's not the solution. The Raiders chose wrong when they hired their head coach. I'm putting a lot of the blame on Josh McDaniels because Josh McDaniels has no clue what the hell he's doing. He doesn't know what the heck he's doing. And for a long time, I've been questioning his coaching acumen. This guy cannot coach. Okay, maybe he's a brilliant mind calling offensive plays, but that's two different things. Being an offensive coordinator is one thing. Being a head coach is another thing. And he obviously has failed miserably as a head coach. Didn't the Raiders learn from his terrible run with the Broncos? He wasn't a great coach. This was an embarrassing loss by the Raiders yesterday. And if I'm Mark Davis, I would have left. You know what? I would have left Josh McDaniels in Tennessee. I mean, that's how bad it was. I would have not let him board the charter flight. He would have kept his ass in Tennessee where he needs to be. I would have fired him on the spot. I would have walked to the field and fired him. I think it's fair to say that Josh McDaniels is on the hot seat. You got receivers dropping passes. You got Darren Waller trying to be too cute and make one-handed catches. Just haul the ball in. You gotta make the catch. Don't try to be too fancy or cute. The offensive line is shaky. The receivers are unreliable. Derek Carr is throwing interceptions. I mean, he was better yesterday, but he still has turned over the ball quite a bit on possessions. And this is a team that yesterday was playing from behind. In the first two games, they had a nice cushion and blew it in the second half because they couldn't play a full 60 minutes of consistent football. And they're not playing complimentary football. They're not playing complimentary football at all. Chandler Jones is ineffective. He looks disappointing. Maxie Crosby is trying to keep the defense afloat. He's doing everything he can. He's been making some big plays. But this team collectively is not making the plays that need to be made. And it's just a terrible start for this Raiders team. They're digging themselves in a hole. The Raiders are in deep trouble. They are in deep trouble. Fans got to be feeling frustrated. They're winless through 3 games and now have to attempt to become just the 7th team since the NFL merger to start 0-3 and hope to make the playoffs. Now, that's a tough task. That really is a tough task. But this team has been an utter disappointment. They fell short in another game, this time losing 24-22 to the Tennessee Titans. And I was making fun of this team while I was watching the game. I made a mockery out of the Raiders because that's how bad they were playing. They looked so terrible in this game. You know, maybe they still feel some kind of optimistic. Maybe they feel optimistic still. I don't believe in this team anymore. I don't think this team is gonna come back from this. I think your only solution now, your only hope, is to get rid of Josh McDaniels because he cannot call plays. He can't put his team in a good position to win games. I'm holding him accountable for the Raiders being 0-3. I'm holding him accountable for this. And they have put themselves in an extremely disadvantaged position. They are in a world of trouble. And the Raiders now have stumbled into a hole and are headed to what looks like to be a disappointing finish to their season. When a lot of people, said that they could be a contending team in the AFC West. And I feel like there's been so many blown opportunities, so many missed opportunities. The defense hasn't played well. The offense hasn't been able to execute plays. They're terrible in the red zone. They're terrible in the red zone. They always come up empty in the red zone. So, they need a coach that can get this team organized. They need a coach that can dial up some plays, obviously. They need a coach that can bring this team together. And they need a coach who actually knows what the hell he's doing. Because Josh McDaniels is not the answer. The Raiders should have hired Eric Bieniemy. That was my preferable choice for them. They didn't do it. It has cost them. And now the Raiders are in the situation that they're in. And they suck. They suck. It's misery. It's misery in Las Vegas right now. If you're a Raiders fan, it's hard to watch this damn team. It's painful to sit through a football game and watch this Raiders team wet the bed each week. They have yet to pull up their big boy pants. They're wetting the bed each week. And I got plenty of diapers because I have a daughter. I have plenty of diapers that they can use if they need them. Because they continue to wet their pants each week. And it's not going to get any better if they don't find a way to rectify their mistakes and turn this around after falling 0-3. I'll see you guys later. Again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much. We'll talk soon. You guys take care. Have a wonderful day.